We're about to bring out the Moor gang. You fucking with us or what?
Moor gang traces back to the late 2000s and early 2010s, originating when artists like Nacho Picasso and Steezie NASA as Bay B linked up with Gifted Gab and Jarv Dee, later evolving into the larger Moor gang collective.
Where did the name Nacho Picasso come from?
I always say something different every time. A dead man came out the grave and tuned my guitar. Told me I was Nacho Picasso. Nah, my mama called me Nacho. Everybody called me Nacho. Before that, everyone was calling me Jesse James, because, you know, my government's Jesse. And I was on that cowboy shit, robbing stagecoaches and, you know, chilling in whorehouses.
Woke up, I was feeling like Babe Ruth. Babes in the bed, empty bottles, a gray goose. The weed from Madrid and the yada from Jesus. Got MC in the booth, I'm like, Jesus.
Nigga, life's gonna go on.
Yeah.
Regardless, have fun and enjoy in the moment, or when the shit's over, you would never have had a good time.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, so.
Yeah.
I think I got a little lost in living in the future, trying to get to this certain status.
Yeah.
That motherfuckers who will put in your head, and their expectations become your expectations. And then it's not fun no more.
Yeah. When we get there, it's a lot different than what we thought it would look like. You know what I'm saying? We've been in some rooms, but it's like, it's not what you think it is. You know what I'm saying?
And the nigga you think is the nigga, he's not the nigga.
There you go. There's just a lot of extra shit that you be like, okay, this is what okay. Yeah, I don't need to be fucking with this shit.
That bitch you look up to on Instagram is not that bitch.
Not that bitch. There's a time where, you know, us doing music, man, it got pretty dark. You know what I'm saying?
I was on drugs, guys.
I mean, boom, there you go.
For a long
real.
time.
But for real though, man, it becomes like, you know, it's like we were all in. We put all in for the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy we're still around to talk about it, because, you know, we have friends that ain't around, you know, ain't around no more.
A lot of niggas is burnt. A lot of
Get
niggas
lost in the sauce.
You could really lose your mind.
Stuck in 2004. You know what I'm saying?
You could lose your sanity chasing this dream.
Real shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Jarv Dee. Jarv is Jarv, man. I'm a cool fucking new age hippie, man. I like to smoke weed and shit.
I like to smoke, and I like to draw.
General Moor Gang, One Fourth the Kingdom Crumbs. How nice, Moor Gang. Let's go! It's not really, we're not far from each other. Moor Gang is more like, do your sound. And don't be scared to do your sound. Do your sound or try something different, you know what I'm saying? You know how this person sounds, but how do you sound?
Moor gang? Moor gang. Teach me how to say it. Moor gang.
There's not really a struggle with, I sound like this person, so I'm trying to, everybody just sounds different. It just came out that way, and that's, you know, makes us stronger. It's like every other real family. Like, you know, you're gonna have your arguments or disagreements, but it's all family. Like, we all are going for the same goal, you know what I'm saying? And I try to keep everybody's focus on that goal. We're all going for a goal. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not about what we're doing right now. It's like where we're going, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I want to keep everybody motivated just to work, you know? It's like, there's less problems if we're working, you know? A big thing is, you know, there's a lot of people in Moor Gang, and we are all different. Luckily, we all know each other's, like, we're all family. Like, some are really related, and some are just related through other people. Like, we've all been around each other, you know what I'm saying, one way or another. keeping the, I'll say, keeping everybody hungry is like, that's my goal, is like, you know, not to get stuck on where you're at now, or be happy with, like where we're at now. Like, never be comfortable. Never be comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Always remain hungry, right. You know, because you're hot today and not tomorrow, you know.
My name is Gifty Gab. I'm from Seattle, Washington, Central District. I'm a Seattle native, born and raised. Seattle, it's hella dope. It's definitely, I mean, the music industry in itself is just kind of a who you know. So, you know, the more people you know, the better relationships you have, the, you know, more opportunities, you know, that you can get. So there's that thing, but like the artists that are coming out of it are like so dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like a melting pot. Seattle really doesn't have a sound. There's a bunch of, you know, different sounds that somehow mesh together well. So it's really, really dope. I definitely encourage a lot of people to come to Seattle and, you know, check out the scene and everything, because like over the last few years, it's gotten like much bigger.
Money counter on the counter, kinda 100 racks. Cuddy in the back, coat and blunts with the honey pack. At first I was climbing, but now I'm kinda into that. Freaky ass bitch, you don't know cause you ain't hit it yet. You can never hit it, not even up on the internet. Fuck a vape, I'd rather my niggas smoke cigarettes. Spin a threat, bitch, I been popping since Gigapets. Peep the silhouette, niggas coming in the millisecond.
There's hella of us. There's like 13 of us. I'm the only female. So you can just imagine the stresses that come with that. You're dealing with like 12 to 13 different lives, you know what I'm saying? But the Moor derived from the Moor tribes of Africa, you know, like the Moors like brought England out of like the Dark Ages. So like brought like agriculture, brought mathematics, all the stuff. So it's like we kind of channel that, and it's like we're trying to take over the world and like shed light to wherever we go to. So, you know, we're all rappers and, you know, lyricists, and we all do our thing, but we also like to teach, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I can like teach you something that you knew nothing about, like that's hella dope to me, because then you take it back, tell somebody else. That's how knowledge spreads. So.
Kalinikta? Now you say good morning, good evening, good
Steezie NASA 30-30, get my hands dirty. Got bitches in the club and moving perk 30s. You already know, Steezie NASA, more gang, more militia. Shout out Gator Vision, shout out Northwest Spitters, man, let's get it. Pippin gon' have it his way. All my work, yeah, clear the next day. Charge the bitch when she come around game. Bitch pay with the punk bitch way. I act funny when I get a little money. You act funny when you get a little fame. Ain't no nigga in my lane. Can't no bitch ride my wave, yeah.
Many members were brought together through both neighbourhood ties and creative ambitions, establishing a strong West Seattle and Central District connection.
It's Ken the Mac, man, live from, we downtown, but you know I'm live from West Seattle. Wherever I go, I'm the heart of it, you feel me? And I'm with Sab Lav, and it gets no realer. Young killer, man, yeah. Straight from West Seattle, I'm the fucking Don Dada. He did it all wrong, let me put you on proper. Filipino bitch, look like Pippi Longstockings. If you listen close, you can hear my soul talking. West Seattle, man, we diverse, you feel me? So I didn't touch bases with every single ethnicity in this whole motherfucker, so thank you, all my ethnicities, for fucking with your boy, you know what I mean? And to my young niggas looking up to me, I ain't gonna let you down ever, you feel me? The proof is in the pudding, you feel me? Keep working on your craft, you feel me? Keep gassing, you know? Keep swagging on them. And, you know, I'm gonna lead by example every single time. Every single time. You can plant your feet, boy, and really get it poppin'. If you can't stand the truth, then sit down, bitch, you toxic. Get that boy a noose since he hanging with the oppas. Hey, get a squad of booth and we gon' tell you how we mob. Look, I'm the living proof that you can make it without fraud. I really think, you feel me? I'm a thinker. I don't dumb myself down for nobody, for no era, for no generation. I'm a thinker, you feel me? If you're a thinker, use your fucking brain, you feel me? Do what you love, but use your brain. You don't gotta dumb yourself down. It's a world where money and nonsense overpowers talent, you feel me? And I'm a talented motherfucker, so sometimes I might get overlooked for that, you feel me? And I understand that, but I'm always gonna work. I'm always gonna show my talent, you feel me? And the harder you grind, the more you'll shine, you feel me? So talent's gonna win one day. and it's gonna be through me for sure. And we're gonna get it, and we're gonna act stupid with it, with the stupid talent.
Yeah, my name's Thaddeus David from Moor Gang. I got a new project coming out end of August called Nonetheless.
I'ma W up, straight protect your neck. Many methods to the man, I respect the check. Yeah, I gamble when my future is a bet on deck. Guess I play my cards right, got beginner's best. Now she's sitting here laying on the sinner's chest. Like, even if I lose, it's a win, I guess.
The Trap Hill True response has been really dope. I got a lot of views on a lot of the videos, especially the Sir Lancelot joint with Nacho and Ab. Been getting a lot of love, a lot of dope write-ups, out-of-town write-ups too. I just hope to continue to expand and like keep the momentum going. I just always am thinking about different ways to try and market myself or brand myself, make myself more physically obtainable opposed to just on the internet and shit too.
Come a little more closer, see what dopeness be. Had a bad little bitch, she ferocious beat. I ain't talking breakfast, had a toast she did. The type to touch glasses and bed close to ribs.
We got producers like Rob Skeets and Mackned that are also rappers and artists and shit. And then you got like, I know my guy Chiefin's got something he's about to drop. Gabby's got something she's gonna drop. Jay Bird, Cam the Mac keeps on dropping shit. Jarv, Nacho, everybody in Moor Gang's moving around. And it's dope because everybody's not relying on each other, but moving in their own lane at the same time. But we move together in a unison.
Sneak Guap, man. Organic Guap. I'm eating peanuts, you dig?
Sneak Guapo in the building, man. Make some noise, man. Appreciate you coming through, bro. For sure.
Yeah. She said I love that gangster shit. Bitch niggas can't quote it love. I'm a real nigga still standing, and I love all my niggas who didn't take that shit for granted. Guap. You don't know me, nigga. I'm from Suicide Capital.
If we just come together as Seattle, bro, this shit'll go crazy. And there's a lot of older people, or should I say just legends in the game in Seattle that should kind of lead us that way, you feel me? I'm not gonna be the peacemaker like, hey guys, let's do this shit, you feel me? But that's how I feel, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna just keep working on me 100%.
Put my soul in this shit, fuck whoever ain't about it, and I'm trying to live right, to live to speak about it. Lost soul still roaming, even after wet roses, and I left these niggas leaking, cause I'm the one who wrote it.
If Seattle somehow, first off, you got to accept everybody for who they are and their music for what it is. You feel me? You got to accept the east side, the west side, downtown, the kids from North End. You got to accept that shit for what it is. You feel me? So when we do that, when we accept, like, everybody ain't going to make my type of music. And not everybody's going to want to listen to my type of music. Boom, on the other end, they might want to listen to their music because it is what it is. It might feel good music. They want to go to a party, turn up. You feel me? But once we accept everyone's side, we come together, you feel me? And then we just do what we got to do.
Hailing from Seattle, Washington, he's been a key figure in the underground scene, and his impact continues to resonate, influencing a new generation of artists. It's an honor to have him here. Please welcome Mackned. What's up, Mac?
What up, man?
Dude, thanks for coming in, man. Hey, sorry about that.
That was good. Lean fountains, white mountains, pull up selling ounces. I'm looking like Bowser. I'm feeling like God, yeah. Hustling in my blood, yeah. Little nigga with the funds, yeah. So my dad, he was a musician. And so my dad's best friend was Kenny G. So I remember being like...
Kenny G, the sax?
That's my godfather, Kenny. So I remember being like 3 years old, 4 years old, and going downstairs, and my Uncle Kenny would be like in the hood at my house, downstairs playing sax. So it like changed the way that I interpret music. And so I always would like try to play the piano and play music and stuff. But obviously, you know, I'm a 90s baby. So, you know, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, like the Bow Wow album. Like when I'm a kid, like this is the type of shit I was listening to. I got more pines than bitches. I got more plugs than real friends. I learned my lesson like a nigga should. I'm doing things I never thought I could.
And so how'd you link it with Nacho Picasso originally?
Like, that's like low key my family. Like he's my cousin's cousin. He's like, so like, I knew him as like Jess, like he like my family type shit. So,
right.
But then also in the rap game in Seattle, he was huge. Like he's still huge. Like so like I guess he kind of took me under his wing and was like showing me the ropes and shit of like how to be like kind of like more than just a rapper, because a lot of people get behind a fucking mic and just rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And get on SoundCloud and drop something. It don't take no balls to do that. But if you want to go outside and every single person you meet, they know you're something different. You feel me? Nacho was the person to like show me that, because he's really a character, you dig? So
Mackned decided he wanted to start his own rap collective known as the Thrax House. He created it in hopes of gaining the same support that Raider Clan had, bringing multiple members of the underground together to create music. Mackned would end up leaving Seattle and going to LA to found this Thrax House, and he would meet a lot of the early members of the group through his friend Jarv Dee.
No license, don't try, baby girl, she eyeing, hit the molly inside, bitch, didn't have a man, hoe, couldn't have a side, bitch, all she do is...
His father passed away, he couldn't really cope with it, and his drug addiction would start to spiral out of control. He would go up in doses of painkillers higher and higher until eventually he got hooked on heroin. Around the same time, Mackned would connect with Lil Peep. After Peep left Schema Posse, he was very intent on joining GBC. He would DM Mackned over and over again in hopes of joining, and eventually the two would meet in person. Both Fat Nick and Peep were on tour together. They would stop over at Mackned's house where Peep and Mackned would create the track Missed Calls. This track would appear on Mackned's American Boy mixtape and gain 100k streams in only a few short weeks. They knew they had something special with Peep, so they let him join right away, and then closed the doors to anyone else who wanted to join the GBC. The group was officially established, and this is what it was going to be. In late 2017, Peep's label would start to get between Peep and the other members of the Goth Boy clique. They had already driven Lil Tracy and Lil Peep apart, and he knew that it was sooner or later they were not going to be friends anymore. He decided to bring them all on the Come Over When You're Sober tour against his label's wishes. This would be a final send-off for the connection they had all made together. Unfortunately, once the tour began, the drug abuse was out of control. Peep would spend most nights binging hard on ketamine and would pass out with his mouth wide open. One of these nights, things would take a dark turn when Mackned would get some pills from a sketchy dealer. It's unknown who really brought these laced drugs onto the bus, but either way, they ended up in Peep's mouth. This led him to overdose and pass away on the night of November 15th. The fallout from this was massive, and the Goth Boy clique was drugged through the dirt. The two members who took the most heat from this were Bexy and Mackned. He also attempted to defend himself again in the Peep documentary, but people didn't want to hear it. Mackned's mental health was spiraling out of control to the point that he knew that if he didn't stop doing drugs soon, he was about to die. And with the world against him, the loss of a friend, and the death of his father, he decided...
I kind of made a commitment to myself, and people always say, you have to want to quit yourself if you want this to be the last time. And I do believe there's a lot of truth in that. And, no, excuse me. I actually made the first contact trying to buy some Yeezys off of somebody off Craigslist, and this car pulls up, and me and Lil Tracy walk outside of our fucking trap house in North Hollywood, and Chris Collins picks me up in a Beamer truck, and I go, "What's good, bro? You got the Yeezys?" And he's just looking at me like, "Bro, you are for sure addict." I could tell for sure, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't get no more genuine than that. And from that relationship on, there was tours in between and trying to figure out how things worked. And one of the main things that was really, really helpful in my sobriety was Suboxone. And I hear a lot of people talking down on Suboxone. It's just this and this. It's just a crutch. It's just a this. I am no longer on Suboxone. I haven't been on Suboxone for a year. And I'm about to hit 3 years with heroin. Like, I quit heroin almost 3 years ago. I was clearly dealing with depression. I was clearly having mood swings. I was very violent. But I never thought I'd be working on it.